What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Obviously, again, not the best news to be talking about, but I want to weigh in on the shooting that happened in Ottawa. Not necessarily the political aspect of it, maybe a little bit, but the violence up there, and the Senators possibly doing for Ottawa what the Bruins did for Boston in the wake of the Boston Marathon bombings. I just want to start off by saying, at times like this, sports is almost completely irrelevant. But I'll tell you one thing: when Boston got hit, almost a year and a half ago, the first major sporting event back in town was the Bruins. They played 2 nights after the bombings, and that obviously you saw that emotion at the Garden, and likewise with the shooting in Ottawa. In Pittsburgh, and the Anaheim game in Edmonton. There's just so much emotion throughout the National Hockey League, in a league that, regardless of the amount of American teams, is predominantly Canadian, and Ottawa being Canada's capital. And I think the Senators, obviously, the game with the Leafs has been postponed, rightfully so. Due to safety restrictions, all that stuff. You want to have the safety of the fans and the players and all involved has to come first at all times, because at times like this, hockey's so far down in the totem pole, it's not even funny. But I just want to weigh in on the first of all, my thoughts and prayers with everyone in Ottawa. Proud to be an American. I've made that known many times, just from talking to Canadians and dealing with plenty of Canadians through the power play. One of the best compliments I got was from a player who shot my name was CJ. You're almost one of us, meaning Canadian. And that I really took to heart, because I can't put it into words how much I love Canada, and the people that make up that great country. There's a reason our countries are so close, and just to see something like this happen, and Corporal Nathan Cirillo get killed. A hero died for his country, and more so died for the freedoms that we all enjoy as Americans and as Canadians. Right in front of the World War I, or the Great War Memorial in Ottawa. We're coming up on 100 years since the start of World War I. Remembrance Day / Veterans Day in the United States is right around the corner, and it really puts it all in perspective. A 24-year-old young man, who's just doing his duty to his country. And just like any other day, lost his life, and I hope the Senators can do for Ottawa what the Bruins did for Boston in the wake of the marathon bombings a few years ago, where they don't replace the suffering, but they offer an escape, and just take your mind off the horrific events going on day to day. And that's just the beauty of sports, I guess. At times when they're meaningless, they can do a lot of healing. And I think the Senators, with they're 4-1, they're up to a great start. Guys like Bobby Ryan, Eric Carlson, they're going to step up, and they're going to play some good hockey for the fans. And it's on them now to offer the city an escape, and I think they will. And I'll tell you, the O Canada at the Pittsburgh Philly game was that was something, all right. So again, my thoughts and prayers with everyone in Ottawa, and everyone across Canada as they go through this. Just stay safe, and hopefully the world starts to figure itself out, because this shit's becoming too common for all of us. And I want to talk about hockey, not these horrific events, but again, my thoughts, prayers, and love to everyone affected by this, and especially to the family of Lance Corporal Cirillo. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on my thoughts and prayers to everyone in Ottawa. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.